now gonna crunch some crackers.
Crunch. What? Did you wait till we
What?
crunch? Because you weren't crunching previously.
Mm-hmm. Um. Okay, sorry, I was distracted by Twitter because I meant to tweet, but then I was reading tweets instead. Which happens every time I go to tweet something. I just read tweets for like 10 minutes and then go do something else and then remember that I was about to tweet, and then I do the same thing like 3 times and then I finally tweet.
Probably the only person that happens to on Twitter.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Alone in your struggles is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I am mad that this menu music loops shorter than others.
It's a really short loop.
It makes me feel pressured. It makes me feel like I can't have extended
In the menu?
berry discourse. Yeah, because it gets annoying, and then I'm like, oh, I guess I should play this game now, but sometimes I just want to talk about my food opinions or, whatever.
Can I offer a remedy for that?
Yeah.
If we just make Berrycast super spicy and controversial, no one will notice the loop.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm finally in the chat and can see you now. Hello, Emily. Emily says, hello, baby crew. I'm doing some food prep stuff for a bit, but I am here. Hello. We're here. It's Nancy Drew time. Emma is here. Nat is here. Hello, hello. Today is a very special day.
Yeah, it's
Monday.
It's Nancy Drew Day.
Yeah, every Monday is very special. Whoa, Tim is in Hawaii, so he's watching at 2 in the afternoon.
Whoa.
Is Hawaii 3 hours behind me? I didn't know that. I don't really know how far away Hawaii is from places.
It's in the ocean, you know.
Yeah. Somehow people discovered it was my birthday because they're wishing me happy birthday in the chat.
To be fair, you also started with, it's a very special day.
I know, also I tweeted earlier that it was my fucking birthday. And yesterday I tweeted, it's my last day of being 27.
How did people solve this mystery?
How did they solve this mystery? Good work, everyone.
What a bunch of sleuths we have in our hand.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for playing the Nancy Drew ARG. You've solved it.
Thank you, everyone, for your birthday wishes. It's been good so far. I'm the proud owner of a second pair of overalls, and a travel first aid kit that my siblings got me, that says on the front, human repair kit. So, I'm no longer gonna be broken or fucked up in any way because I can now repair myself. Oh, Emma points out, also last week you said that next week Nancy Drew would be on your birthday. True.
Drag them. Drag them. Drag them.
It is my birthday. A time to celebrate me, not drag me.
Dragging is a form of celebration.
You know what
Just
I did
like dragging
on my
is
last
a form
birthday?
of love. What?
My family went around in a circle and named 27 things they like about me.
Oh, you've told me this. You and your sitcom family.
Mm-hmm.
Matt says I shouldn't try to type while holding a sandwich. Maybe not,
True.
but damn do I admire you.
Is my crunching audible?
A little bit.
Okay. If it's bothering anyone, let me know. I just have 2 different kinds of fancy cheese and some crackers here, and I'm very hungry. And also I have rosé. Birthday snacks. Oh, we
In
could have cheese
comparison,
discourse someday.
I have a room temperature LaCroix over ice. The opposite of your lavish spread.
Tim says the hotel workers here just ratified their union contract. They're all rather smiley today. Excellent.
Hell yeah.
This is a
Unionization
pro-union
tips for
stream.
everyone. Oh no, oof.
What?
I feel like canonically at one point Nancy Drew or the Hardy Boys have busted a union.
Oh, fuck. You know what? I bet the Hardy Boys have, but despite Nancy's copness, I want to believe that she busted a union buster.
I want to know what happened because 1930s Nancy was like had too much of an edge for mainstream audiences.
Yeah.
How did Nancy get from that to being a cop? Nancy, what happened?
Well, the 1950s happened.
Ayo.
It's what happened to all of us, really. Okay, oh man. I'm just figuring out where to put detective notes.
Instead of
Okay.
the Berry cast with controversial food opinions, can you just tell us your spicy birthday takes?
Do I have spicy birthday takes?
I don't know. They can be hyper specific to you, they can be more general.
Okay, do you want to hear about the worst birthday party I ever had?
Yes.
It wasn't actually that bad in retrospect, but to my 6-year-old self, my 6-year-old self, it was terrible! I had, a bunch of girls over, like, from my kindergarten or first grade class or whatever, and by a bunch I mean probably, like, between 6 and 8. Probably. And first we did something like sewing together. We did like a sewing craft because I was a tiny pioneer child. And then we were in my room and I went to tell my mom to distract my younger sister because she was being annoying, at least according to 6-year-old me. And at the time, I had a bunk bed. Like, my sister and I slept in bunk beds, but they were built into the room and they were perpendicular to each other, so one went along one wall and then the other like overlapped the top half and went along the other wall. So you could climb up the ladder to the top bunk and then jump off of it onto the bottom bunk because it stuck out, and just like run in a circle and do that in a loop. And when I came back from talking to my mother, that's what everyone was doing. They were playing like cops and robbers and running and jumping off the bed in like an endless loop. And it was so overwhelming to me, and it's not what I wanted to be doing, and they wouldn't stop when I asked them to, and I was so upset. And then I never invited anyone over for my birthday ever again. That's a lie. I did, but the following year I only had one person over.
Wow, a birthday tragedy.
Yeah. My spicy take this year is that
Ow! Shit!
What did your cats do?
Sorry. Ow, it's just like... This was sitting on me and out over my chest, and I just got like a cat claw right in the clavicle.
Oh no!
Ow. Sorry.
It's okay. People in the chat are talking about spice cake now because it was spicy takes and then spicy cakes,
Yum.
And here's my spicy take. I don't like spice cake.
What? Is it too spicy for you?
No, I just don't like the flavors.
Of what? Spice cake?
Yeah.
What kind of cake do you like? Probably like chocolate cake or something.
Chocolate cake is good. Yellow cake is good.
Chocolate cake is the most overrated cake. Don't at me.
I mean, I'm pretty ambivalent about chocolate cake. Like, we had chocolate chip date cake today, which was delicious. But like, I'm not a big normally like a big chocolate cake person. I don't know. I love a lemon poppy seed cake. I love like
Oh,
an
hell yeah.
almond cake. I love, like
Yeah.
I like though that particular blend of like cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, etc. I like in pumpkin pie and very little else.
Yeah,
Um,
the truest spicy cake take is that you're such a fucking pie person. Earlier today, Joey and I were on the phone, and they were distraught because they hadn't had pie in several weeks.
I was not distraught. Oh my god.
You were upset. At
I
one point,
wasn't.
you said, I can't even remember the last time I had pie. It was probably April.
I mean, I was jokingly distraught.
Okay.
Look, pie is much easier to make gluten free given my family's other food restrictions than cake is, and we just eat a lot of pie here. And for a while, we had pie just every weekend, and because we were all sick in May, we haven't had pie in like a month.
Wow.
We are going to have pie on our road trip, though, because I asked my mom to make us road trip
Is she
pie.
actually making us a road trip pie?
I think so.
Okay.
She asked if I wanted it like in a foil pie plate or if I wanted her to make it regular and then put it in like individual containers so it's easy to eat on the
Oh
road.
my god. Your
Would
mom
you
is
rather
very
have
accommodating.
Would you rather have peach pie or pear ginger pie or strawberry rhubarb pie?
That's a really hard choice.
Are there any of those that don't sound good?
No.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know that I've ever had like rhubarb in a pie.
Oh. It's good.
Actually, I don't know why I specified in a pie. I just don't think I've ever had rhubarb.
Whoa. Wow.
Do you do a lot of eating of rhubarb outside of the pie context?
Not a ton, but like we often had rhubarb growing in the backyard, like in our old house, and we do here too. And so like sometimes mom would just like make a rhubarb sauce for something, I don't know, and then like
How would you
strawberry
describe
rhubarb
the taste
pies.
of rhubarb?
I I don't even know. It's kind of like it's on the it's pretty tart, but then
Mhm.
when it's sweetened and mixed with strawberry, it's delicious. But I don't know how to describe
I'm
the,
picturing
the
it as like
flavor.
spicy celery.
Mm, I don't know that I would describe it as
Change my mind.
as that. mm,
I feel like most of my interaction with rhubarb has been that it can be poisonous if
hmm
improperly prepared or eaten in large quantities or something. And so people being poisoned with rhubarb pies in pop culture.
I mean, it's pretty
Pop
hard to
culturally
poison.
poisoned by a pie.
Like, you shouldn't eat the leaves. That's bad.
Don't
You
eat leaves.
just you
Got it.
just eat the stalks. The pink
No
part.
leaves.
You eat the pink part and not the green
All
part.
leaves are poison.
And
I'm
then
catching your drift.
yeah, all leaves are poison. And then I have no idea if like it has to be cooked, but it just always is. Raw rhubarb does not sound very good to me. Um
The peach
oh,
pie
I'm
sounds good, but
curious.
I feel like oh,
No,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, you go ahead.
Well, I feel like peach instead of a pie pastry, I usually picture peach. Oh my god, this is stupid. I usually imagine peach with more of like a a crumb topping. Like a cobbler.
Yeah. I can see that. Peach pie is also great.
No, you don't get to sit on me anymore, Kat. You're banished. You put a
Okay.
divot in my chest. You're gonzo.
One last food thing before we move on. So today was my actual birthday, but Friday is like my party with friends and things. And I already told you that I asked my sister if she was willing to make me a trifle, but I'm curious about other people's trifle opinions. Have any of you ever had a trifle?
I
Do they
don't wanna
appeal to you?
I don't wanna drag you on your birthday.
You already have, and you're going to continue to do so, so just go ahead.
It's my greatest love. You, in the context of asking for a trifle for your birthday, similar to pies, were like, I haven't had a good trifle in months.
Well, I didn't say that. I said I've been craving a trifle for months.
Sure. Okay.
I haven't had a trifle in years,
You're just in a trifle mood.
but I've been specifically wanting one. Yeah, cuz earlier in the year or last, I don't know. My mom and I watched a lot of the British baking show, and it just reminded me of how much I love trifles, which I've only had trifle like a few times in my life, but I just love it. Okay, Bug says, what exactly is a trifle? Nat says, I had to illustrate trifles once, but I've never eaten one. Emma says, I have definitely never eaten a trifle. They are very pretty, though. So, a trifle is like, you take, like, a sort of carb thing, like ladyfingers, or, like, slices of, like, pound cake or shortbread or something along those lines, and, like, line a bowl with them, sometimes interspersed with like fresh strawberries or raspberries or something like that, and then in that you layer like custard or pudding, and sometimes then layers of like a fruit like jelly also.
There's also
And
infamous
fresh
like
fruit.
savory trifles.
Are there?
Yeah, like it's a Victorian thing, and they seem
Oh yeah.
gross.
Yes, I don't want a savory trifle. And then it sets that way, and sometimes you're able to like turn it over and like, take the whole thing out, but sometimes you just eat it out of the bowl. I love pudding and custard, and trifles are delicious.
Bug asks, is banana
all.
pudding a trifle? I think if you encased it in like Nilla wafers, it might be.
Yeah, I think
But
like
both
banana
Nilla
pudding.
wafers and banana pudding are bad, so bear that in mind.
I mean, I think they are like sort of casual trifle adjacent, but not quite a trifle unless they're like prepared a certain way. Okay. Should we play this dang game now?
That's up to you. Do you think we have fully plumbed the depths of trifle?
I just want to
knowledge
say,
and-
Bug, please don't be sad that Caitlin said banana pudding was bad. Caitlin thinks all
bad.
pudding is bad.
That's not true.
Okay, but you are not a very, like, pro-pudding person.
No, I love a good chocolate pudding. What I am not here for are like rice puddings, tapioca puddings, banana puddings, vanilla puddings.
Why do
And
you like
things of
chocolate
that sort.
pudding and not vanilla
Are you
pudding?
getting like chocolate pudding, like in a chocolate pudding pie and like a graham cracker crust? Mwah, beautiful piece of art. Tapioca pudding is cursed. Bread
Okay,
pudding is
wait.
just soggy bread.
Wait. I'm just trying to clarify some things here.
Okay.
If you put butterscotch pudding in a pie with a graham cracker crust, how would you feel about it?
Not great. I feel
Okay.
like butterscotch is too too specific or strong a flavor to like have that much of it.
Okay. I'm just, because from what I've noticed in the past, I think part of the thing about like sort of puddings and custards for you is that you tolerate them when they're mixed with like crunchier or like other textures. And when
Oh
they're
yeah,
by
absolutely. You know
themselves,
I gotta have that crunch. Like I'm absolutely here for like a creme brulee, which has the crunchy topping, whereas a
right.
flan, which is also essentially a custard, can be more hit or miss for me because it's too squiggly.
Yeah, whereas if you just gave me a bowl of panna cotta and nothing else, I would just eat the whole thing and be so
Oh
happy.
yeah, because you were asking me if we could make calcium in my kitchen, and I said no.
I just want to mix some milk and gelatin, okay?
Babe. Babe.
It's fine. Emma agrees with you and says all pudding is bad, weird texture, bad mouthfeel. I love soft things. Sometimes I just want to I just want to shovel soft into my mouth.
Okay. Is that like the true is that the true access that separates us? Like it's not horoscopes,
No,
it's
it's
not other
crunchy
things,
versus
it's
soft.
crunchy versus soft because I want if given the option, I would have almost every food that I eat be crunchy. Gotta have crunch. This is perfectly illustrated by our toast differences because Joey likes toast that is essentially just warm bread with the barest smooch of color, which is not toast.
It is toast.
It's not.
You like burnt toast.
Yeah, proper toast.
Bug says, I love soft foods. I do not like crunch. Yes, thank you, Joey. So I'm not always opposed to crunch,
I
but
just
when
like
I'm
food with
eating
an
a soft
exoskeleton,
things,
you know?
I just love it to all be soft. This is one of the reasons I don't like celery, because when I'm eating my like dish of like rice with other things mixed in, but they're like all generally soft, then celery like is like the texture out of, it's like what here is not like the others, and I don't like it.
No, it's variety and balance.
No. No, no, no. When I'm eating
You
like
still
a stir fry or whatever, I eat all of the celery or like the crunchiest things out, and then I just cut up the rest and mix it all together and then shovel it with a spoon. I
I just want
love
to
bread
put soft
pudding,
in my
and I
mouth,
love rice
Joey
pudding,
said.
and I love tapioca pudding.
Oh, all of those things. Bread pudding is just soggy bread.
No,
It's
it
just
is
soggy.
not. It is
It's
not.
just soggy. Tapioca has the terrible cursed pearls.
The delicious pearls.
No, 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 no.
Yes.
I can't believe.
Tapioca is amazing. But see, I have no problem with other people liking or disliking tapioca, because usually it means more for me, and that's fine. It's like the food that like, only true believers get to enjoy.
I gotta be totally. Okay. Oh my God. I have to be totally. This is a safe space, and I need to be totally honest and transparent about what I'm thinking and feeling. I don't think I've ever had tapioca pudding. Just the concept of it so thoroughly disgusts me.
Wow. Okay.
It was a significant plot point in a Spy Fox game, point and click, that I loved as a child, so I'm familiar.
It's not the same as eating it.
I have no desire to put those terrible pearls in my mouth.
They're fun. They're like an exciting experience.
No.
Anyways, we should play some Nancy Drew.
Yeah, before
Now that I'm like 2 glasses of
soft
rosé
access.
in.
Now that before the crunchy soft axis destroys us.
Yeah. I will say, I love crunchy peanut butter. It's great. I have no problem with that.
Have no
So
problem. Well,
at
that's
least-
generous of you.
So at least we won't fight over peanut butter. That's all.
Great. Great.
Okay, we have to bring that paper
Happy that I
contract
insisted
thing
upon it last time.
to to the
Yeah, Pap.
consulate.
Pappies cappies.
Okay. Do we need anything
Oh man,
else from our
Berrycast
room while we're here?
Berrycast got away from us.
We went... Look, I am just chugging rosé. I'm already halfway into this bottle, I think. Well, my dad had a glass too, so... The Chaco Canyon Cultural Center's number is 505-555-1222. Why is everyone's... That should be YR, but why are everyone's phone prefixes 555? Strange.
I can't believe they put Tim_H in this game.
Nancy is getting clued into the fact that she's a video game character.
Nancy's out here about to break the fourth wall.
Yep, pottery in the lab needs to be pieced back together, but some pieces are missing. Prudence Rutherford was a member of the Topeka Commission for the Arts, which is a donor to the museum. See if Franklin knows her. Okay. Well, we don't have a notebook, but at least we have this handy little, word processor on our computer where we just write things.
Oh, hold on. Not to drag us back to the Berrycast, but I do have to address. Nat says there's a Portuguese dish we ate all the time that is just completely soaked bread in soup.
Sounds
like
great.
A good, crunchy, crusty bread soaked in liquid that still maintains some structure. Great.
The thing is, bread pudding, the bread does maintain some structure.
I feel like it's always just a sog fest. It's always just a slop bucket.
Okay, maybe you've only had
that people call a dessert.
Maybe you've only had bad bread pudding.
Oh no, I don't eat it. I just encounter it in the world.
Oh my god, then you can't have opinions about these things.
No, I have had bread pudding.
Okay. Let's call Bess a minute. This ominous music and the ringing without Bess answering is like, oh, Bess has been murdered. Fuck. Seriously, is it just gonna ring forever? Wait, what if I dial it without the 1? I've never called Bess and had... Oh, nope, that didn't work. I've never called Bess and have her not pick up. But maybe it's too early in the morning.
Yeah, I would guess it's like a time-gated thing.
Maybe she sleeps in. Okay. Off we go.
Nat in the chat shouting out the Stardew Valley goop bucket.
Mm-hmm.
Goop bucket, it's a goop bucket, it's a goop bucket. Why not?
Love it. Great. Good work.
Thank you. It's our newest musical element on Mom and I's stream.
I know. Okay. Information for art collectors, dealers, and curators. Establishing legal provenance. It's your duty!
Okay, and Lucky.
Provenance, the history of ownership. A work of art may travel great distances and change hands many times during the course of its lifetime. Typically, legal transfer of ownership happens either as a sale, an inheritance, or a gift. Oh no, Charlie's internet cut out! I hope your connection is able to maintain from now on. Oh, hi, Joe! Thanks for the birthday wishes! Okay, provenance documents are an important means of establishing an artwork's authenticity as well as confirming the legality of its ownership. They show the geographic, personal, and commercial route of a work of art. That is, They identify the date of each exchange, the names of the people involved, the circumstances of the transfer, and the location where the transaction has taken place. Ideally, an unbroken chain of ownership can be traced all the way from the artist's workshop to the present day. Frequently, though, some documents are missing. The art dealer or museum curator has no way of knowing how the artwork has been exchanged during these gaps in the record. When this is the case, the legality of present-day ownership becomes suspect. When researching an artwork's provenance, the following documents may provide clues: exhibition catalogs, sales catalogs, collection catalogs, papers and business records of collectors, papers and business records of dealers, wills, and insurance inventories. Fascinating.
Charlie says, yeah, I think it will be okay. Did you see me talking about my trifle crimes, or was it already out at that point?
No, I did not see you talking about your trifle crimes. Oh my god, please share your trifle crimes.
Oh, actually, it did go through. I think earlier in the chat, Charlie said, one time I ate a whole container of trifle and became nauseous, so I'm
Oh
turned off
shit.
trifle.
Oh yes. What kind of trifle was it? Like, what flavors were in that trifle?
How may I help you?
Oh fuck. This guy looks like a Ken doll.
It's the character model for Brady Armstrong, just colored differently. Oh, Nancy.
Hi, I'm Nancy Drew, the new deputy curator over at Beach Hill.
So, you're Joanna Riggs' new aspirant in training. How does it feel to join the ranks with the modern-day conquistadors?
Damn.
Yikes.
I beg your pardon, but how does a deputy curator become a pirate in your book?
You had better brush up on your history, young lady. When the
Tell
Spanish
her.
explorers invaded Mexico, they became known as the conquistadors, or conquerors. They robbed the indigenous peoples of their wealth, not just their gold, but their artwork, their sacred objects. Anything they did not steal, they burned to the ground.
Okay, Nat says, OMG, a man is here. Which, like, mood. Sometimes I forget that, like, heterosexual men exist. I mean, it's pretty hard to forget they exist because they really like to make themselves known. And Joe, if you're still listening, like, know that you never annoy me the way many heterosexual men do. But
it feels always like that, the tweet of the banner in the apartment, like, son boy allowed.
Yes. I just, many men are a lot. And sometimes I just get to exist in my beautiful little bubble, and I forget. And it's great. Okay. Oh no, I flipped away from my detective notes.
Oh boy, Nance. Oh boy.
Okay, so we said this game might, not be great, and, we already know Nancy is a cop, and we're not pro-cop, we're in fact anti-cop, and,
I mean, good on Alejandro, though, for, like, taking the time to, like, walk her through it.
Yeah. I don't know. There's no good answer
crimes
here.
Were committed in the name of exploration, but that was hundreds of years ago. What does this have to do with Beach Hill?
There is more. In the 19th century, archaeologists discovered the ruins of ancient civilizations predating even the Aztecs. Many of the dig sites were robbed, and the stolen artifacts were sold off to art museums and collectors around the world. Today, finally, it is illegal among most civilized nations to remove an artifact from its native country. But sadly, there are thousands of precious antiquities with highly questionable provenance floating around the Western world.
Civilized countries.
What do you mean by questionable provenance?
An artifact's provenance is the story of its origin and ownership. For example, how it made its way from a temple at Chichen Itza to a museum in Washington, D.C. If the artifact's provenance reveals that it has been stolen, then that artifact must be returned to the country of its origin.
Then the relics at Beach Hill must all be legitimate, right?
No, not at all. Provenance documents are often tampered with or forged to cover up the theft. Because of this, thefts continue and a great deal of art is moved on the black market, even today. Unethical art dealers and greedy museum curators do nothing to stop this.
Are you suggesting Beach Hill is involved in these kinds of misdealings?
If Joanna Riggs or that overstuffed pillowhead Sinclair had any decency, they would take measures to see that all Maya artifacts were returned to Mexico at once where they belong.
What do you think? Oops.
I think the lower one.
Well, I think I'll have to chew on some of these issues for a while, Alejandro. In the meantime, I do need you to sign off on these changes to the loan agreement for the monolith. Do you mind?
I am still not happy that such a rare find will have its debut exhibition on American soil. But in my country too, there are people for whom money talks. I will take those documents now.
Wait, hold on.
I guess I should give him the contract.
Can you
Hold on.
read what it says?
As part of their working visit to the United States, the Mexican Secretaries of the Interior, Santiago Creel, and of Foreign Affairs, Jorge G. Castaneda, met yesterday with representatives from various non-governmental organizations, NGOs, who expressed their support for the statements made and measures taken by President Vicente Fox's administration in the area of human rights. The NGO representatives all approved the government's decision. The NGO representatives approved the government's decision to authorize the extradition of Ricardo Miguel Cavallo, and that's where it cuts off. So not necessarily related, might just
I should
be.
give him the contract.
Oh, I see.
Thank you. I have some business with Joanna at the museum later, so I will return the contract to her then, after I have looked it over.
Are you sure? I don't mind waiting.
You may consider your mission accomplished.
Well, okay then.
Goodbye.
Okay, I liked that guy way more than his appearance led me to think I might. I'm
It's
really
not his
hoping...
fault. He's the beefcake, Joey.
Right. I'm really hoping that this
Buenos
game...
dias.
Oh. I'm really hoping that this game doesn't make him the enemy.
Yeah.
Why
I'll
did
ask
Mexico
this one
choose to
here.
lend the monolith to Beach Hill and not some other museum?
Joanna Riggs outbid everyone. I had no idea a small museum like Beach Hill could afford such an expensive arrangement.
Do you consider Henrik a conquistador, along with Joanna Riggs and Sinclair?
Henrik is a student of my culture and my heritage, not trying to buy and sell it. We don't agree on everything, especially not baseball, but I have nothing against him.
I should get back to the museum.
Adios, Nancy.
Okay.
I like when we both get Twitter notifs on the same time at the stream. I wonder who could have tweeted.
Are you hearing my Twitter notifs?
Yeah?
Okay. I didn't notice, but I will turn... Oh yeah, I do have sound on. Okay. Bug says, I really like this guy's ability to sound super fed up while maintaining his friendly smile. Nat said that's
Yeah,
a
this
mood.
my my dude has worked retail.
Oh yeah. Nat also says, I love Nancy craning her neck sideways to read his notebook, lol. Yeah, I actually just turned my laptop sideways so that I could read it, and it was so much easier. Bug says, I feel like if he was the villain, he wouldn't have come out swinging like that, but maybe that's wishful thinking. Let's
Yeah.
hope not.
Fingers crossed.
Okay. To the museum. You guys, I love cheese so much. I love being tipsy and eating cheese.
What kind of cheese are you eating? You never said.
You never asked.
Okay. Joey, my dear, what cheeses are you consuming?
I am eating a cheese called Purano, which is like, it says everything we love about aged Gouda, that dense, toothsome texture and sweet, almost butterscotchy flavor, but with an incredibly creamy mouthfeel. It also makes for excellent melting.
That sounds great.
Everyone...
Solid Dutch pronunciation on Gouda.
Yeah, look, I have been eating that cheese my entire life, and I've always called it Gouda, because that's the way Dutch people say it, and I say Gouda when I absolutely have to communicate with people, but it hurts my brain a little. So that's one cheese. It's very good. The other cheese, which I just dropped on my laptop, is an aged Manchego.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, which is very good. Oh, they're so good. And I'm eating them with almond nut thins, the hint of sea salt ones.
Classic. That sounds great.
Oh, it's so good.
I can't believe you didn't invite me to your cheese picnic.
Yo, you're gonna be here in 3 days, and then we will have our own cheese picnic. Wait, Caitlin, how do you feel about soft cheeses? I know you like goat cheese, like you've been doing the goat cheese and apricot jam thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about, like, Chev and Brie and, like, blue cheese?
Positively. In my, like, shitty dorm kitchen in college, my roommates and I used to make brie and croûte. With, like, pears and toasted walnuts.
Yum. I like harder
A little
cheeses.
blue cheese goes a long way for me, but
It's true. Harder cheeses are my preference, but I like certain soft cheeses in certain contexts. But, like, if I'm just choosing snacking cheese for myself, I tend to go for, like, I don't like Swiss cheeses as much. I like them in certain contexts. Like, a broiled, like, English muffin with ham and Swiss is delicious. And, you know, on certain sandwiches it's great. But in terms of snacking cheese, I like most Dutch cheeses, a variety of, like, English cheeses, certain German cheeses, lots of Spanish and Italian cheeses. All on the harder side. Nat says, not sure I like the descriptor toothsome. That's fair. I mean, I think it's basically like the cheese version of al dente. Like, it's hard enough that there's some resistance there. Yes, Caitlin?
Nothing.
Charlie also says, okay, mood, me with Italian pronunciations. Yeah, I don't know. It's, like, sometimes I have to say Gouda at the cheese counter so that they know what I'm talking about, but I know a little bit of Dutch at least, and I just want to say the words correctly.
I was complimenting it. You have a very nice pharyngeal sound there.
Oh, thanks. Nat says, OMG, Berrycast intermission. It can't be contained. Charlie says, I love all cheeses, especially strong ones. And also, have y'all ever had gorgonzola? I have had gorgonzola, but like, I think I've had it like on a burger or like in certain contexts,
Yeah,
like at a
I've
restaurant.
had I haven't had like slices of it. I've had gorgonzola on salads and on burgers.
Yeah, I've never like bought gorgonzola to eat. The bug says when I was a kid, I'd just eat blue cheese by itself. Actually, wait, I'd still do that now. I a couple months ago I got some blue cheese and like made a fancy sandwich or something. I don't know. I don't remember why I was buying blue cheese, but I used it for something specific. I do love on occasion um buffalo chicken wings with blue cheese dressing. Um it's so good, and it's one of those things that is like definitely like above my normal spice tolerance, but it just tastes so good that I have to eat it, and the blue cheese dressing helps cut the
Also,
spice for me.
you put blue cheese dressing on anything and you cannot taste the spice under it.
I mean, I can, but not as much as I normally would.
Mm.
Okay, wait, here's another spicy cheese take. Bug says, Nat, Whole Foods has a new store brand vegan smoked gouda that's really good. Okay,
Oh,
I
that
have
sounds
no
great.
problem. I have no problem with vegan cheese. I'm glad it exists. That is not my beef. However, I do not like smoked gouda.
What?
I like smoked cheddar. I'm not like anti-smoked cheese, but for whatever reason, smoked gouda does not do it for me.
Oh, I
I
think
love
it's very good.
I love a really aged gouda, which a lot of people like don't experience like well-aged gouda, and it's you're missing out if you haven't. But I don't know. But it might be that I'm just so used to like how it's supposed to taste to me that when it's smoked it's
How does
too
it
different
supposed to taste?
and I can't handle it. Um oh, Charlie says gorgonzola on a burger is kind of a crime in my opinion, but okay. I mean, I'm open to other ways of eating gorgonzola.
It's just not enough cheese,
I
I
just
think, to
haven't
get by
done so.
itself. Yeah.
How, h- Charlie, what's your gorgonzola consumption of advice? Um, oh, I was going to say another thing. My favorite cheese in the world is, and I can't even find it here since the Dutch import store closed because no one else is importing it apparently. But in Dutch, it's called Komijnekaas,
Oh,
which
you're
literally. Wait, you cut out.
I just you have talked about this cheese to me before.
Yes. Okay, so literally that translates to caraway cheese, and it's Leiden cheese, which is really similar to Gouda, but it's technically different because of like where it comes from. With caraway seeds in it, and then it's like aged, and it's so fucking good. I it's so delicious, and I've a couple times come across it at like Safeway, but it's not aged. It's like newer Gouda, and so like it's all right, but it is just not the same. And I've seen Havarti with caraway seeds, but like there is nothing like truly like aged Kamainas. It's so good. And there used to be a little Dutch import store run by this old Dutch couple. Like, I went there on my 14th birthday, and all of the old Dutch people having lunch there, like, sang the Dutch happy birthday song to me. And it was amazing. And I used to go there to get, like, the cheese I needed when I needed it. And they finally retired. And now I can't get my specialty Dutch foods. And I don't know what to do anymore. Well, I got some a few months ago because my great aunt went to Canada and got a wheel and sold some to my other great aunt, and then that great aunt brought some down to me because she knows how much I love it.
Charlie says, I usually eat gorgonzola on a slice of bread. I'm totally down for blue cheese and salads, burgers though. It's a matter of texture. Gorgonzola is creamy, unspreadable, and doesn't lend itself well to being mixed in with other stuff.
Oh. Oh, if gorgonzola alone with bread slash crackers is too strong for you, it's also nice with a bit of honey or jam.
Oh, that
Um,
sounds so good. My like
yeah,
go-to snack is a piece of like good seedy bread toasted, properly toasted with goat cheese and apricot
I'm rolling
preserves.
my eyes at you.
It's
Charlie
fine.
says the
Roll
cheeses I
away.
needed when I needed them. Big mood. Yeah.
I want to know,
Oh,
will y'all like drop in the chat like what are the cheeses that you usually just like keep on hand?
Trader
I want to know
Joe's
about your cheese habits.
has this apricot white Stilton that I love.
Ooh,
It's so good.
Stilton's Stilton's can be a little stinky.
Yeah, but with the sweetness of the apricots in there, it just is so good and well balanced, and like that cheese like kind of scraped over some toast is just delicious. It's
That sounds good.
amazing.
I was at
I've
Whole Foods
also
the other day over
my
lunch, and they
yeah.
had like a Parmesan sample that instead of having the traditional rind in it, was like pressed into um like dried and salted rosemary.
Ooh.
That's good.
Oh yeah, I've there's a line of cheeses that at least I don't know, at lots of the grocery stores around here carry called Bella Vitano, and they have different rinds. And one of them is rosemary. It's like an Asiago, with rosemary on the
Oh,
outside, and
yeah.
there's one with espresso grounds on the outside, and there's one that's like Merlot soaked, and there's one that's bourbon
Oh yeah.
soaked, and
I've had the wine soaked cheeses. The bourbon soaked sounds interesting.
yeah, I really like the rosemary and the bourbon. I like the espresso pretty well too, actually. Um, yeah, they're great. I've had
I'm
a
about
wine
to
soaked manchego before that was pretty good. Um uh okay, wait, sorry. I was gonna say one more thing, which is that I don't eat this, but my aunt sometimes does the white Stilton with apricot with this like jalapeno jelly.
Oh hell yeah.
And
Our like go-to family snack, like the thing that's just like out on counters at the holidays is cream cheese with that like a jalapeno jam.
mm-hmm.
So good.
um there was a farmer's market I used to sell ice cream at, and one of the like vendors there had this habanero rosemary jelly that was too spicy for me but seemed delicious. Um,
Okay. I'm gonna read through some cheeses
yeah,
that people have.
I was about to do that, so go ahead.
Bug says my most purchased cheeses are super sharp cheddar, crumbly blue cheese, and a cheap brie. Those all sound great.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie says I'm about to get Guido for a sec. We have at least five pieces of Parmigiano Reggiano in our fridge at all times. Hell yeah. I
Mm-hmm.
just recently, I've been watching lots of Bon Appetit videos recently, and I just saw the thing that like when you are making sauce, you are supposed to soak the Parmesan rind in there, and it apparently imparts a lot of really delicious
Oh.
flavor. So, hot tip. Emily says,
Mm-hmm.
popping in to say, I have literally no cheese habits. I'm a baby with very little cheese experience beyond like sliced cheese on a sandwich.
Mm.
Maybe when
Emily,
Joey and
when
I
we
are,
visit you,
yeah.
can we give you like a
Charcuterie
guided
board.
yeah, can we do like a guided cheese plate experience with you?
Oh my god.
I would love to be like a cheese professor for a night.
Um, Emma, lining up exactly with me, says, I like to experience cheese variety, but I basically always have a goat cheese, a sharp cheddar, and Parmesan for dinner purposes. Those are the
Yeah.
three cheeses that I always have in my fridge.
Mm-hmm.
I eat like an unhealthy amount of goat cheese. I love it.
Yeah,
So
I eat very
tangy.
little cheese these days because my parents don't keep it in the house because lots of people in my family are intolerant of not just lactose but also like milk protein and things. Um, because lots of hard cheeses are lactose free but they're not milk protein free, so but I love cheese so much.
Charlie says you can also put the rinds in risotto and then eat them. They get
Mm.
gooey.
We're gonna cook so much good food this summer.
Yeah, I think so. Charlie, will you just come make us risotto? That sounds great.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Remember when I was considering changing my last name to something that was not risotto, but everyone I talked to about it said it sounded like that?
yeah. Oh, Emily, great. Emily says, Evan and I are both very down for a guided pizza experience. Great.
Great.
Wonderful.
Love it. Mm. Okay.
Very cast intermission is done.
Back to the museum.
Now that it is 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
We should just maybe go a little late on the stream today and then do a shorter, even though we always say it's gonna be short and it never is, um, call after.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Yeah?
Sorry. I went through the wrong doors. Oh, shit. Do you know what we're gonna do?
What?
Well, first we're gonna order the stuff we're supposed to order, but then we're gonna explore the fucking temple and garden.
Have you moved from outside the museum?
Yeah. Is it not?
Oh, okay. Yeah, our call is. Fuck! Tim just popped in.
I
say,
see it. We're not
Digesting
giving that the
cheese can be
dignity of
tricky.
reading. Nope, we're not. Nope, we're not reading it out loud. No, we
It
can't.
isn't always
I'm
a
just-
breeze.
I'm just being a jerk. Oh, wow. Charlie said, I'm down. I'm a bit of a risotto master around these parts. Wow, shit.
Damn. It is peak Tim underscore H to just swoop in to deliver a pun.
It is. Charlie, you're in Vancouver, Canada, right? BC?
Will you turn your video back on and off, babe?
Like in Discord?
What?
Yeah. Like in Discord, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, hold on.
Turn your screen share on and off.
Good? Better?
I can see your screen.
Great.
Hey, oh yeah, we're like all the way inside.
Cool, Charlie. I mean, that's a ways away from me, but like I am in, near Portland in Oregon, so it's like you're closer to me than many people who watch this stream are.
Just wait till we announce tickets for Baby Crew Con.
Wow.
Coming to a backyard near you.
Tim says, hi, I'm on a beach, kinda in and out on account of beach and overheating my phone. Wow.
Have fun on the beach. That sounds great.
Yeah.
Live it up for us.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta write down our account number a second. In case we need it.
Curatorial Bonanza. That really is great.
It is. Okay. And I just want to remind us, okay, bubble wrap, packing tape, sticky labels.
Got it.
You have no voicemail. Press 9 for an outside line.
Oh, whoops, I did this wrong. Come on.
You have no...
202555996 3. What the hell? Okay. So, here's what I tried. I pressed 9 for an outside line. I dialed as it was. It didn't let me finish the number. Oh, I know. Sorry. I need to try it without the 202 and just do 5559963.
Yeah.
That's what
Nat says Baby CrewCon record attendance of 11. Hell yeah.
I mean, our Twitter has 29 followers. So, like,
Okay.
you know.
Silvio's curatorial bonanza.
Are you still having a sale on packing supplies?
That's right, 30% off on bubble wrap, foam peanuts, heavy duty tape, medium and large boxes, sticky labels, and why supplies last, of course. Have you ordered from us before?
Yes, I think so. We have an account number.
Okay, good. That saves me a lot of paperwork. What's the account number?
BH119K.
BH119... BH119K? Beach Hill? Are you serious?
That's right. I'm the new deputy curator, Nancy Drew.
Well, whoop-de-doo, it's Nancy Drew. But Silvio's curatorial bonanza no longer does business with Beach Hill. I've sent all 6 of the outstanding invoices to a collection agency. And you jokers won't get another packing peanut out of Silvio Jr. ever. Do not call here again.
Whoa.
Damn. I really love just quietly checking that one off.
You know. Okay. So we're gonna have to, like, do some narration stuff and some reordering, numbering stuff. Wait, I want to make sure that the person who might be in here at some point is not in here yet. She is!
You must be Nancy, the new deputy curator.
Oh.
I'm Henrik
kidding.
Vanderhume.
That's right. I'm Nancy. Joanna tells me you're translating the glyphs on the Palenque monolith.
Yes, it's quite a project. The opportunity of a lifetime for me.
Why are you wearing that mask?
Oh, these dusty old artifacts are murder on my allergies. Anyway, what can I do for you?
This dude is hiding his identity.
Yeah.
Oh, these are all good questions.
Shit, there's a lot here.
Let's just start from the top.
Yeah, I'm hoping it
I'm not
lets
sure what to do with those shards of pottery
I'm sure it will.
Joanna left for me.
Play around with those pieces until you've reconstructed the pot they once were. There may be a few extraneous pieces. Likewise, you may find yourself on a scavenger hunt for a piece or two, if I know Sunny June.
Yeah, okay, helpful.
I'm not sure how to go about rearranging those exhibit narrations.
It's really quite simple. Check out the Convermatic auto-narrator in shipping and receiving. You'll need some headphones. First determine which of the exhibits in the main hall could rightly be called Exhibit A. Change Exhibit A's narration number until you're seeing what you're hearing, or hearing what you're seeing, and it's all downhill from there.
Gee, thanks.
Did you know the deputy curator who was here before me?
Hurricane Sunny? I'm afraid I did. If he wasn't losing paperwork or setting off the fire alarm, he was cornering our visitors with his theory that the Maya were abducted by aliens.
Yeesh.
I'm afraid you'll be cleaning up his messes for a while.
I'm supposed to order more packing supplies, but the company says they won't do business with us anymore. Does Beach Hill have bills it can't pay?
No comment.
But Henrik, how am I supposed to get this order taken care of?
I hereby absolve you of that task. If Joanna wants things shipped, she can stuff them into garbage bags for all I care.
I'm curious about your work. How do you go about translating a glyph anyway?
It can be a complicated process, involving research, piecing lots of different elements together, and a healthy dose of guesswork.
Hold on.
So there isn't a definitive dictionary of Maya glyphs where you can look things up?
Oh, I'm afraid not. You see, glyphs are so intricate and full of subtleties that multiple meanings may be embedded in a single glyph. So 3 distinct-looking glyphs may all translate to mean sunshine, roughly, but with different nuances. There is so much we still don't know. Lucky for me, I guess, or I'd be out of a job.
Okay. Sorry if I'm making noise right in the mic. I'm just trying to slice some more cheese. And I'm wine clumsy. Babe, are you still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Just double checking. Okay. Tim says, wait, yes, I think it was Tim who originally suggested that this character, Henrik, is a vampire. People think he might be the villain of the game. I'm not convinced, but
Emily says, is Beach Hill the villain in the game?
yeah, I mean, yeah. Bug says the NPCs in this game are so much better than last time. True. Agreed.
Yeah. Bug says those cheekbones.
They're powerful. Okay. What?
I'm just trying to guess what you're doing based on the sounds that I'm hearing.
Absolutely
You know,
not.
just pouring crackers
There's
onto my
a
plate,
table
pouring
not
wine into my
pouring.
glass.
One has to be extremely careful about the kind of information one sends out over the airwaves. And I do not have time to monitor you. And besides, the vacuum tubes have been terribly fussy lately. If another one blows, I think I'll go mental.
Ugh, fine.
Great, so doing it when he's not here.
Yep.
What is the Spectro X Archeo analyzer for?
It's used for identifying chemical compounds that are found on artifacts, traces of ink, blood, charcoal, and other substances. The beauty of the machine is that it can collect these traces without damaging the artifact in any way. But it cost us a fortune, so don't fiddle with it unless you get Joanna's permission.
Joanna turned me loose without too many instructions. Do you have any advice for me?
Well, as you've probably heard, the museum is closed in preparation for the exhibit, so you'll have free run of the place. Please explore. The sooner you get to know your way around, the better. Think of the lab as your home base, your center of communications. Anyone who wants to get in touch with you will leave a note or a voicemail here, so check in often. I'm very busy with my work, so you're going to have to be pretty independent, but I suspect you wouldn't have it any other way.
See you around, Henrik.
Bye.
That was the most in-game explanation we've gotten of how to play the game ever.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
It looks like some pieces are missing.
Ugh, I was hoping we could mess with it despite that, but I guess not. Okay. So.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here is an example of the numbers from 0 to 19, from top left to bottom right.
Okay.
Notice how some
I'm gonna
numbers
take
are
a note
represented
of
with
what
bars and dots, and
each.
some are represented with pictures.
Yeah, so A
Okay,
is
so
about
A is
numbers.
Mayan numbers.
Oh, right, okay.
Strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters, played an important role in Maya mythology.
The
These
bicellefic
monsters were often
monster,
associated
called the
with the
celestial or
earth,
cosmic
caves,
monster,
or mountains.
is D.
The bicephalic monster, sometimes
Oh, is
Okay.
this D now?
Yeah. Sorry,
Oh, I
I
thought you
should
had
have
hit-
gone down. No, I didn't know which order they would go in. Here, I'll do B next. Here's
Okay.
B.
Maya scribes recorded the official history of the kings and queens, but very little is known about daily life in the Maya world. Although there are thousands of inscriptions found on artifacts and architecture, there are only a handful of Maya books in existence today.
Okay, Kings versus Daily Life.
Mm-hmm. Here's C.
archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas
Ham
of the
radios.
world. Ham
Great.
radios are often the only means of
Okay, we did D. Do you need a refresher on D?
No.
Okay, here's E.
I am Lord Pakal, ruler
Oh,
of the mighty
goodness.
kingdom of Palenque. All those who come before me witness my power.
Lord Pakal is considered the most influential ruler of the Maya civilization. Cultural, scientific, and military achievement flourished under his reign. As with all Maya kings, very little is known about his personal life, since all written inscriptions dealt solely with public.
Oh my god. Do you
What?
see Bug's message in chat?
Hold
I
on.
would read it, but it'll be better if you can see it with your eyes.
Oh my god. Ayo.
Good work, Bug.
F, please.
Nat, remember when I played that character named Jane Hyperdrive who had literal guns on her arms? And she just made constant check out these guns
Although the
jokes?
geographic range of Maya cities is well known, it is difficult to determine the range of Maya influence. Some experts believe the Maya may have traveled as far south as the Amazon and as far north as North America.
So something about like a map or range or whatever. Wait, hold on. Okay, here's G.
The date on this slab uses the Tzolk'in, or divine calendar, made up of 20 weeks each with a named day and 13 weeks each with a numerical day. The two types of weeks progress independently of each other.
Here's H.
The Maya kings were often in a protracted state of war with local kahals. Here, Bird Jaguar stands to the right as a captured lord kneels at his feet. The kahal holds a broken umbrella, a gesture typical of a supplicating captive.
Okay.
Here's I.
The Maya were pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over different aspects of Maya life. Chak was the god of rain. Ishel, goddess of the moon, presided over childbirth and basket weaving.
My
Ahau
girlfriend.
Kin represented the sun.
J.
In addition to adorning themselves with jewelry and costumes, the Maya shaped their bodies to heighten their beauty. Beads were dangled in front of infants' faces to encourage crossed eyes, a trait considered attractive to the Maya.
Okay.
The four miniature gods clinging to the vision serpent are the headband twins, Hun Ahau and Balaam, and the twins
Hey
of
Charlie, you
sacrificial
listening to
dance,
this?
Chak, Shuk, Chak, and the baby jaguar. The Maya were particularly fascinated with twins, and many of the Maya gods were paired together.
I
Oh, whoops. L.
Ceramic bowls, such as the one featured in this exhibit, may have been used.
Okay. Ceramic bowl. M.
Lady Zack Cook ruled Palenque before her son ascended the throne in 615 CE. Maya tradition required that the kingship be handed down from father to son, but Lady Zack Cook broke this custom by establishing herself.
Doesn't seem like they're going to give us much information
The
other
Maya
than that.
ball game was a religious activity as well as a spectator
Oh
sport.
yeah.
Something about a
Players
ball
would
through a hoop.
propel a rub-
Ritualized bloodletting was a common practice among the Maya. In this panel, 3 captives wear garments associated with bloodletting. A variety of instruments including stingray spines, thorns, and bone awls were employed for this activity.
Charlie says, ouch, first of all, but the twins of sacrificial dance sound great. Like, I'm not trying to drag you,
one
but
is a twin of sacrificial dance and one is a twin of sacrificial dueling.
like, this is your, like, entire Twitter brand, so I don't know what else you expect. Okay.
I can't
let's
believe
go-
that we figured out on Twitter that I descended from a Hitchcock.
Did we do that?
Yeah, my thread about my great grandpa.
Oh, shit, sorry.
Twin brother, con man.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I remember that. I just... Hold on. I'm starting to write down the glyphs, because I actually have designated notes now. Except now I've lost my pen. I'm a fool. Here
What
we go.
are you doing?
Being a fool.
There's so many dedicated cat beds and cat furniture in this house, and also lovely human furniture upon which to sit. And instead, Biz and Goose are very carefully trading off, taking turns sitting on the one plastic grocery bag on the ground.
Wow. Charlie says, yeah, Jesus Christ, Caitlin, I've been thinking about Ray and Roy all day.
I know, right?
Good old Ray and Roy. Okay. So,
How do we know how they're numbered? Are there,
well,
will there,
that's
are
there are
little
two
numbers?
there are like 2 different tasks. And one is about numbering them and one is about matching the numbers. And I think we have to first find what could conceivably be labeled Exhibit A. So, like,
Ham radio.
right, that's that. But should that be... Should the ham radio be Exhibit A, or should whatever's over here? This is Maya Arts and Crafts.
Well, wait. So are we doing 2 different alphabetical systems? Is that what you're saying?
Well, I don't know.
What is? Will you look at the ham radio plaque again, please?
Yeah. Give me just a second here. No, I might have been confusing things.
What is that? Oh, it just says audio.
It just
Okay.
says audio. So, this might be number 1. I would tentatively...
Oh, didn't we see? No, wait. Some like in that back room, somewhere, either in the laboratory or in the back room, or on the brochure.
There was a thing
saw
that
there's
had a
numbered
map.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
there's
yes,
a
yes,
numbered
yes.
map. Okay.
You're right.
I think
okay.
it's either the brochure or it's in the back somewhere.
Okay, hold on.
You know when you get so excited about a delivery that you just run right out the dang front doors?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, not that.
Nope. Whoops.
Maybe if you open it again, it'll be in there.
Yeah. Was it in here?
It's locked.
I don't
Oh.
think so. Charlie says the fact that after they lost the robot, they went into bootlegging liquor. Hitchcock? Hitchcock? Was it in here? Oh, I wonder if I took a picture of it last time.
Here.
There it is.
Here.
Okay. That's so pixelated.
Here,
Hey,
I'm
there
just
we go.
gonna...
Wait, it just resolved.
Okay, because I was gonna say, I'm just gonna draw it real fast here.
Okay. So that's actually still not numbers. I think it just is giving us a jump start on some of the...
Yeah, this isn't all the letters. So yeah, so it is just like a jump start, as you say. But I guess we should correspond 1 to A and then, B. Well, but that doesn't make sense for B to be 2 if it's way back there,
Right. Let's read the piece of paper again and see what it says specifically, since we're right here.
Hold on. N. Okay, I have E, I have F and A, I have L, I have I have B and D. Okay. Oh, and then, sorry, there are more. They're just in the garden.
Yeah, I have that picture as well.
Okay, we have D, C, couple random dots without letters, H, and J. Okay. Oh, man. How do I escape? There we go. Okay. So it says match recorded narrations to appropriate displays in the main exhibition hall. You'll need headphones for this. Reorder Maya numbering exhibit in the main exhibition hall.
Maya numbering.
Because one of those exhibits has Maya numbers in it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just like a single exhibit that we need to renumber, not the whole thing.
Okay. Match recorded narrations to appropriate displays. Maybe, okay. Because it is in a single loop, maybe the number, because I think one of them starts with, one of the sides starts with A. So we take that as our number 1, like A is 1, and then next is F. So F would be 2, and next is E, which would be 3. Does that make sense?
No, sorry. Can you repeat that?
Okay, so if you look at your map, when you walk in from the rotunda, starting on the right is A. I think we take that as our number 1, and then we just go in chronological order, like up and down this, like up the side, through the garden, down the other side.
Right. Yes. Yeah, in terms of like, because we have to input a number.
Right, so like right now, the letters that we know is
so like,
A, F, E, N. So it'd be A is 1, F is 2, E is 3,
right.
N is 4. Yeah.
Yes, I think that's probably...
Yeah, and I think because it gives us A as, like, starting off in row 1, that feels like a logical starting spot.
Yeah, I wonder... Okay, here.
Maya scribes recorded the official history of the kings
Oh.
and queens, but very little is known about
But
daily
ham
life
radio
in the Maya
isn't-
world. Although
Ham
there are
radio is
thousands
C.
of inscriptions found on artifacts and architecture, there are only a handful of
Well,
Maya
fuck.
books in existence today.
Oh, wait. Okay, so then I don't know what the map is, but...
Yeah, then he
Oh.
was wrong.
Yeah, why would it give us that, though?
It's okay. Okay, so we know that C is, I guess, we think 1, right?
Right.
Okay, so make a note of that.
Yeah, do we want to assume that's number 1, though?
Well, I don't know, but let's call it number 1 for the purpose of this, because we at least know then on the map where that is, and we can adjust as needed.
Yeah.
And I'll write like 1 and C on my little map.
Then why...
Although the geographic
I don't
range
know
of Maya
yet.
cities is well known, it is difficult to determine the range of Maya influence. Some experts believe the Maya may have traveled as far south as the Amazon and as far north as North America. Although the geographic range of Maya cities is
Okay.
well
Oh,
known,
wait, hold on.
it is
Joey,
difficult
there's an easy way to
determine
fix
the range
this.
of Maya influence.
What is it?
Some experts
So,
believe the
I think... What audio was it playing at the ham radio thing?
Something random.
Right,
Maya
let's...
scribes recorded the official history of the kings and queens.
This.
But very little is known about
Okay,
daily
that's
life in the
B.
Maya world.
So we should go
Although there are
look at
thousands of
what
inscriptions
number
found on artifacts
B
and
is set to.
architecture, there are only a handful of Maya books in existence
back.
today.
Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. But if we... Okay, but in order to not go back and forth a ton, I'm just
No,
making
I'm saying
note.
as a starting point.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Because if it's number 1, that will confirm for us, versus if it's number 17 or whatever, we know it starts on the other side.
Oh, wait, I went the wrong way.
Yeah.
I always forget that there's a door back here.
It's very sneaky. It's the other one.
I realized, but
Okay.
I can't turn around now is the thing.
You've made your bed, now go into the laboratory.
Okay, A says 8.
No. We're supposed to look at B.
Oh, B. Sorry. B says 8.
Are they all set to 8?
Well, they weren't before. No, C says 5.
What the
D
fuck?
says either 14 or 74. Hard to know.
Guessing 14.
No, I think it's
E.
74.
Oh, hold on. That just said E is 1.
Or 7.
It's 1.
Then what does 7 look like?
There's not
mean-
77 letters in the...
I agree that it's 1, but like, what is 7 supposed to look like? Does it just have another thing so it looks like the beginning of a... I don't even know. Like an upside
This
down
is
J?
a lawless and godless world that Nancy lives in, okay?
I hate it. Charlie says, hey y'all, I gotta eat dinner, but I'll try to be back for the call. See you soon. Okay. Oh man, we've been going for an hour and a half already.
Do you want to call it before we get... Because we're at a place in this puzzle where, like, we can stop and not lose our train of...
No, it's my birthday. I want to keep playing.
Okay.
We haven't gotten anything done, and I want to get things done. Okay, wait. I have an idea. Let's see if we can find the one that goes through Maya numbers.
Okay.
Whoops.
I think it said 1 through 19.
Yeah, it did.
Strange supernatural creatures, sometimes called monsters, played an important role in Maya mythology. These monsters were often associated with the earth, caves, or mountains.
Oh.
The bicephalic monster,
okay,
sometimes called the celestial or cosmic monster, may have represented the sunrise or a long journey.
So we don't know.
We don't know, because I was hoping that this would be like a little mini puzzle, and it is not.
It's super not. We can't even, like, really look at the exhibit.
No.
Okay.
So maybe we do have to redo the numbering. But how? I don't understand, like, the mechanical, like...
I don't either.
Okay, wait. Which is the ham radio one? Wait, I went
C.
the wrong way again. Okay, hold on.
Which is the first one on the right.
Yeah, I just want to... Okay.
Oh, we still haven't... Do you want to just poke our heads out into the garden since we still haven't been there?
Yeah, we will in just a second. Okay, you said it's C is the ham radio?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, oops.
Oh my god, what if it plays a different message here?
I am Lord Pakal.
Oh my god, it does! We've misunderstood the puzzle!
Kingdom of Palenque.
Fuck!
All those who come before me witness my power.
Fuck!
Lord Pakal is considered the most
Fuck!
influential
What number did it say before now?
civilization. Cultural, scientific,
Okay, leave this one be and we'll process an elimination of it back out. Have we touched the numbers on any of the others?
No, but why do A and B both say 8 then?
Maya scribes recorded the official history of the kings and queens. But
okay, that's that. This
Maya
is
scribes recorded the official history.
Because they do both.
Because we moved the first one because the first one A was supposed to be Maya numbers.
Okay, so then A should just be... No, A should be the ham radio.
Yes. Hold on, stop. Don't change anything. So then we need to look at all the numbers as they are because it's not the letters. We need to tie the descriptions to the numbers. So before we fuck up any more of the numbers, we need to stop and go through and write the numbers down.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Because they're not tied to the letters. The descriptions are tied to the numbers, but we wrote the letters down. That's why when you change the number, it played a different audio. Like, it's playing audio number 8 in position A. We were thinking of it backwards. We were thinking of it playing audio A in position A.
Right.
So we need to, before we touch anything else, we need to write down the numbers. Okay.
Okay, so you want that to be done here, right? Yes.
Yes.
So A is 8. So you can just...
No.
Oh, because some of them have changed.
The official history of the kings and queens, but very little is known about daily life in the Maya world.
Okay, so that's 8. Yeah. We'll process of elimination Maya numbers.
That's 8.
I am Lord Pakal,
this is 1.
Ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque.
Okay. Next one. Actually, I guess you don't even need to look at all of them. You could just sit on one and just scroll the number back and forth and play it. That will work too.
I can.
Okay.
Okay, so we've done 1. Here's 2.
Lady Zach Cook ruled Palenque before
Lady
her son
Zach,
ascended the throne
2.
in 615.
Okay.
This makes so much more sense.
Believing in many gods who ruled over
Pantheon.
different aspects of Maya life. Chalk was
There's
Ceramic
4.
bowls, such as the one featured in this exhibit, may have been
Ceramic
used as
bowl is
vessels
4,
for burnt
okay.
offerings of incense or corn.
5.
Archaeologists work in some of the most remote areas of the world. Ham
Okay,
radios
so
are
5
the only means of
is
contacting
ham
the
radio.
outside world.
Right. And you can actually
While the
leave.
range of Maya
6.
cities
Let's
is
remember to
well
put
known,
A back
it
at
is
5.
difficult to determine the
Okay.
range of Maya influence. Some
6,
experts believe
got
the
it.
Maya may have traveled as far south
Okay.
as
7. Oh, whoops.
The Maya used different methods to represent numbers. Here's
Maya
an
numbers
example
is
of the
7,
numbers
got
from
it.
0 to 19.
And we have
from
8.
top left to bottom.
So you can skip to 9.
In addition
9.
to adorning themselves with jewelry and costumes, the Maya shaped their
Got it.
bodies to heighten their beauty.
the Maya
10.
ball game was a religious activity as well as a spectator sport.
Ball game.
Players
Got
were
it.
compelled
11.
Ritualized bloodletting,
Bloodletting.
was a common
Got it. That's the last
The
one.
4 miniature
12.
gods clinging to the vision serpent are the headband twins.
Got it.
The Hitchcocks. 13.
The date
Yeah.
on this slab uses the Solkin, or divine
Got
calendar,
it.
made up of 20 weeks.
14.
strange supernatural creatures, sometimes
Monsters.
called monsters.
Okay, and then we have the last one by process of
Maya
elimination.
kings were often
15.
So let's
in a
set-
protracted
Yes.
state of war with
Let's set A back to 5, which is ham radio.
Archaeologists work in some of the
Yes.
most
Right.
Okay. Okay. So then if we go back to the thing and first visit the letters that we already know from the notebook map.
Right, then we can process of elimination it.
Yes. Whoops. I'm sorry. I don't know where I'm going. I mean, I do know, but I'm struggling over here. Okay, here we go. Okay, so F is this. Which number does that fit with?
I'm guessing it's Kings versus Daily Life.
I think so, because that talked about scribes writing history, right?
Right. So we're gonna call that, what letter is that, F?
Yeah.
Ham radios was A.
Yeah, which was 5.
Okay. Yeah.
So F is what number?
8.
Okay.
Okay, next is E.
Oh, Maya, while we're here, what's the Maya number system one?
7. Is that L? What number is
Well, we don't have a letter for it yet.
Oh, okay, it's in between them.
Yes. I'm just gonna draw a dot there without a letter and say 7. Okay. So across from that, on the other side, we have L, which is... wait, hold on.
Oh, I bet that's bloodletting.
Well, rituals is... It keeps booting me to a weird place. Okay.
ceramic bowls.
Ceramic
such as the one
bowls.
featured in this exhibit may have
Well,
been
we don't want
used
to. We don't want to listen to the recording.
of incense. or
Yes,
corn.
but it is an offering
This
bowl.
was either dedicated
Okay.
to or used
What
to supplicate
I-
the god of war.
I'm like looking up and down between my
Ceramic
notes,
bowls,
so I
such
need
as
you
the
to
one
tell me what
featured in
letter we're
this
looking at.
exhibit,
L.
May have been used as vessels
Okay.
for burnt offerings of incense or corn. This bowl was either dedicated
Oh, I
to
see.
or
You're not
used
going
to
like down
supplicate
one side. You're
the
like
god of
cutting back
war,
and forth.
Balat.
Yes.
Ceramic bowls, such as the one
Oh my god. Hush. So what number is that?
4.
Okay. Okay.
That would be Pantheon, which is 3.
Well, that's not
The
not
Maya
actually
were
here.
pantheistic, believing in many gods who ruled over different
Can we
aspects of Maya
maybe
life.
click with not the headphones because I think it's
was the god
distracting
of
to
rain.
have the
Yeah,
Shell,
sorry.
wrong
goddess
thing
of the
playing.
moon,
No, you're good.
Okay. So here we have some Maya gods, rain, moon, and sun.
Pantheon.
And that is
3.
I.
Yes.
Okay, let me see if there are any others here that are unaccounted for. Oh. This one is the 3 masks depict the corn god, the jaguar god, and the sun god.
The Pantheon one talked about the moon god because remember I said my girlfriend.
That's true.
Oh,
and then
that's the
calendar.
calendar.
Soulkin calendar stones.
Divine calendar is 13.
Okay.
And that's a question mark.
Yes, because it doesn't have a letter right now. And neither does this one to the left. Is there something that this might match up with? Was there anything about masks?
There wasn't these
Or there
three
was
masks.
something
No,
about
there was another
jaguar.
thing about other gods. There was another thing about other gods, but it was the vision serpent plus 4 baby gods.
Oh yeah.
So
like
it might be
miniature
that one,
gods.
but I'm not sure. And it also said 4, and this is 3 masks.
Okay. Well, we'll come back to that, I guess. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Are they like riding a snake in that mask?
No.
Okay.
I
That like big tall one on the right.
not that I can see.
Okay. Question mark then.
Okay. Across the way at King's, we have Pakal's Ascension.
Lord Pakal.
In this relief, Pakal's mother offers her son the divine crown for his ascension to the throne
Lady
here.
Zach Cook ruled
Yes.
Palenque before
Sorry,
her
I was
son
just double
ascended the
checking.
throne in 615
So
CE.
there's a Lord Pakal
Maya
one, and there's
tradition
also a
required
Lady
that the
Zach
kingship
Cook
be
one.
handed
Yeah, hold on. This is probably the Pakal one.
Okay.
Which, ooh, is that M? Wait, let me orient myself here. Yes. So, M, I think, is the Lord Pakal one, and then the unlettered one to the right of that is the Lady Zach Cook one.
Okay, so Pakal is M. That's number 1.
Guessing. Okay. Oh, except there's another Lord Pakal thing here.
I am Lord Pakal, ruler of the mighty kingdom of Palenque. All those who come before me witness my power.
Lord Pakal is considered the most influential ruler of the Maya civilization.
That's E.
Cultural, scientific, and military achievement flourished under.
So I don't know. We have M, we have E, and we
I
have
wrote
a
down
mystery one.
M and E. Let's keep going and hope
Okay.
that we can process some elimination.
Okay. Okay. Okay, so back on the left, if one is facing the temple, we have stuff relating to Maya language.
Okay. And there's Maya.
Let's see.
Oh god, is that Maya numbers 2?
D or no B. B is Maya scribes. Maya writing system used logographs to represent either sounds or ideas. I think that's B.
Okay.
Wait, is it? here we have the Maya numbers. Oh,
which is
wait.
an unlabeled spot. Right?
Yes. Which number talks about the number system, though? Is it 7?
7.
Okay, I mismarked that earlier because I was lost. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
No, that is a labeled spot. It's D.
I thought...
It was unlabeled because I was in the wrong quad. Because the game was booting me to a weird spot earlier and I didn't realize
okay.
I had moved. So, 7 is D. That's certain.
Yes. I thought D was on the other. I thought D was there.
Yeah. And
What
then
is that one?
Inkwell, ceramic plate.
I don't know that is anything.
It doesn't have a letter currently, so it might not be.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
some weird areas of overlap here.
And then on the other side, we have stuff about rituals. The bloodletting one is going to be over here.
Yeah, I bet that one's bloodletting because those are that upright thing.
Okay, so I suspect that...
This is body modification, which is...
Yes, replicas of body shaping devices.
9.
So that's G.
Is that N or G? Okay.
It's G.
Okay.
And then N is... Oh, the ball game.
Ball game, which is 10. Will you go back to the ritual one?
This one?
Yes.
So this doesn't have a thing. I think it... I don't know. I don't understand how this game works. It might just be this first sign.
Yeah, that's it though, bloodletting.
Yes, I mean something over here.
Yeah. Okay, let's do the garden.
What number is bloodletting?
11.
Okay, which numbers are still unaccounted for? Let's see, we have 1, we have 3,
Yeah. We have
4.
14, which is monsters, 6, which is the range of Maya influence, 13, which is the divine calendar. Oh no, we assigned that, didn't we?
Yeah.
What letter was that? L? No.
No, L is 4. 13 is... Oh, 13 is a letter that we don't have yet. We just know the position. Okay, we'll go...
15, 15 is the bird, jaguar, and the broken umbrella, which is the fighting Kahals. 12 is the vision serpent plus baby gods. 2, which is Lady Zach Cole, which we haven't officially assigned, but we know generally where it is.
Okay, so I just want to say I so badly want to go into this temple, and I can't believe we haven't gotten there yet, but...
Can we actually go up in there?
Yeah!
Oh my god.
Should we do it?
Oh my god. No, let's do the garden first. Stop, do our work first. Stop! Oh my god. Joey.
Oh my god. Oh
Joey.
my god. But look, we're in it. There's an ATM here.
These things are forbidden to us.
Okay, we'll go back out. We'll go to the garden.
And we should probably call it after the garden.
I know. We've been going for longer, much longer than we usually do. Look! Look at the garden!
Oh, the garden is spooky.
Yeah. This depicts a nobleman standing on a captive. Does that sound like one of the things?
There's one that is someone like accepting surrender, but the person is specifically named Bird Jaguar, and there's a broken umbrella involved. That's not that ain't it.
You don't think he's holding a broken umbrella there?
Babe, you know the visual resolution I get on Nancy Drew.
Oh, right. Okay. Well. Okay, hold on. We're going back to the beginning. Oh, man. Just to try to do this properly. Okay. Lintel 15 represents Lady... Do you know how the X is pronounced here? Is it like an H or is it different?
It's like Ash. So it's Lady Shock.
Okay. Engaging in a ritually induced hallucination, an ancestor appears in the mouth of the Vision Serpent.
The Vision Serpent! We know the Vision Serpent. It's 12.
Oh, do we? Oh, great.
With the 4 baby gods raiding on the Vision Serpent.
Oh, yeah. Great. Okay.
What letter is that?
Cool. There isn't a letter yet for it.
Oh, it's just a dot. Great.
It's just a dot. Okay, next we have a carved panel. This limestone panel depicts the presentation of 3 captives to the throne of Shield Jaguar the second. So that's the Jaguar bird one. With the 3 captives.
Well, do you see? It says Bird Jaguar and broken is being presented a broken umbrella.
I think it is this one, but we can double check. What number is that?
15.
Okay, I'm putting a question mark. And a little note.
And that's O.
No, that's D. Wait.
Is that O or D? No, that's O. D is definitely inside, babe.
I said D earlier. I guess that's O.
Yeah, it's
I
O.
had it written as D. Okay. Okay, there should be another one, and I can't... I guess it's this next one here. This one.
Yeah.
Okay. Bicephalic altar.
We know that one. Monster!
Yes.
Which
What
is
number
14.
is that? Okay, that's C. Okay, and then we have Stela of Noble, a nobleman standing on a captive.
Don't know.
But it sounds like we're really unsure about that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Please stay on the path.
Classic. Oh, God. It's really struggling tonight.
Okay, sculpture. The seated figures are a royal couple whose detail is unusual for this area. The function of the artifact is unknown, but may have been part of a throne. Inscriptions reveal that the piece was devoted to the goddess of the moon, Ishel.
No. Let me tell you the ones that we have unassigned. The range of Maya influence, Bird Jaguar and Broken Umbrella, because I'm still not convinced about that one. That's it.
Wait, I thought
Everything else we have like more than 10. We have pretty firmly tentatively.
I thought we
assigned.
knew that the range of Maya influence was F.
Do we?
Yeah.
Okay. The beginning was
What
rough
number
for
is
me.
that?
6.
We may have missed, like we saw that one initially, but we may have forgotten to go back to it.
Yeah, because I don't remember looking at that one at all.
Wait, but there are 14 numbers in all, right?
15.
15.
We have the divine calendar, which we know is one that it doesn't have a lettered spot. We have
Yeah.
Lady Zach Cool, which doesn't have a lettered spot. We have Ritual Bloodletting, which doesn't have a lettered spot, but we're pretty confident about all of those. And then in Vision Serpent and Four Baby Gods, which is out here in the garden, it doesn't have a lettered spot, and we feel pretty confident about all of those. And then we still have Bird Jaguar and Broken Umbrella, which, we also we assigned one. It's about Mayan scribes and how recorded history favors kings and not daily life. That I don't feel super sure.
Did we
on.
say E was 1?
Well, there's two. There's 2 there for Lord Pakal. It's M and
okay.
E, and we're not sure which is which.
Right. Yes, I see that. Man. Okay.
What other letters do we have out in the garden? Let's get through those.
H and J.
And K. Is this K?
I don't see a K written down.
Okay, I'm looking at the picture. There's a K on the path between H and J.
Oh. I must have missed that one. I have a dot there. I just don't have. But no, we haven't gotten to the round thing yet.
Okay.
So here's the round thing.
This side looks damaged.
Oh shit.
Nancy Drew, or should I say,
Oh,
Detective
no.
Drew. I'm Sinclair.
Who told you I was a detective?
I was at a meeting with the BOD recently, and I caught wind of your appointment and your credentials. Very impressive, if I do say so myself.
Well, I'm not on a case right now, that's for sure. I'm the new deputy curator, remember?
So, how's this for a specimen? Ever seen $1 million worth of rock before?
Ugh. God.
Do diamonds count?
Ouch. Well, they did say you were sharp. Seriously, though, thank goodness you're here. I'm afraid the museum may be in terrible jeopardy.
What kind of jeopardy?
Joanna told me to butt out, but I'm so fond of Beach Hill, I just hate to see it fall prey to scoundrels.
Joanna told you to butt out? Of what?
It's a sensitive subject. Meet me in my office later and I'll explain everything then.
What?
You've got me worried. Can't we talk now?
Just meet me later. 707 Bing Cherry Boulevard. I've got to go. Enjoy your first day at Beach Hill.
Great.
Interesting.
Well.
Looks like this side is missing a part.
Does this lead into the temple?
It's locked.
Oh.
It needs a card.
Okay. Okay. Sorry, we're continuing and then we're calling it a night. I'm sorry. Okay. This has got to be.
Oh, don't tell me that's a fucking Vision Serpent.
Well, no, this might be that dot on the outside that doesn't have a letter. Shield Jaguar's wife celebrating her husband's accession. Traditional woven Maya blouse that might have magical powers. Oh, hey, look, it's on loan from the Wickford estate. Okay, this is H.
Okay.
Bird, Jaguar, and Captain.
Thank God. I'm so glad. I'm so fucking relieved.
Okay, so what number is that actually? 15?
15.
Okay. That's 15. That is not 15. Okay. H15.
Okay.
This is Baktul's Stela Vision Quest Ceremony. Vision Serpent looms over the king, revealing the ancient spirit that is being contacted. Four
Oh,
miniature
so
gods
it's
hang onto
definitely
the
that
body
one
of
and
the
not
Vision Serpent.
not the
Yes.
unlettered one.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
So
12.
that's 12.
And this is K, right?
Yes. I think
Yes.
so.
Yes.
Okay, and then we should have J remaining.
Yes.
Marriage Lintel. The marriage between Shield Jaguar and Lady Shock is represented in this piece. She offers a shield and jaguar helmet to her betrothed.
Sick.
Is that right? Oh, but there's another one here too.
I think there's another dot on the path on the map. Let
There
me
is. Okay.
check.
Rutherford slab. The famous British explorer Archibald Rutherford discovered this piece in 1884.
Oh, no, this one is J. That other one was the dot.
Okay. Wait, what is J about though?
This doesn't match anything we
No,
have.
but what is... Oh, so you're saying... Okay. Okay, I see. So the last one was an unmarked dot, and this is J, but
Correct.
neither of
And
them
this one is J.
have a thing that we know.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, that's some good progress. We can, like, put it all together next time.
Sounds good. That somehow spiraled into an entire page of notes.
You know, these things happen.
Hey everyone, thanks for sticking around for unannounced twice the length stream.
Look, we're working an unpaid internship at a museum, so, like, this is
Oh my
what
god,
happens.
it's a metagame thing about working more hours than you anticipated.
Exactly! Wow.
Just
Okay.
committed to the Nancy RP, you know?
Yeah, everyone is saying don't trust Sinclair, and I agree. But wait, so is Sinclair the guy who made the notes in the notebook
What notes?
that looked like a teenager made them?
No, that's Sunny June, Hurricane Sunny, the old
right. Okay.
assistant curator.
Sorry. Yes. Who is Sinclair
I'm not
then?
entirely sure who Sinclair is, but I know we talked about him to the guy at the consulate.
Oh, right. Fascinating.
And
Okay.
also his office isn't at the museum.
Right. But presumably Sunny June's office isn't at the museum either anymore because he doesn't work here anymore.
Yeah, I think it's just his stuff is still in the desk.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's locked.
Oh, man. What time even is it? It's 3 p.m. Where is Joanna Riggs?
Let's call it and wrap up.
I know.
Okay. I feel like
I just...
you get the end of Nancy Drew. I want to keep clicking, which I understand.
I just love to
Oh,
click.
Hold on, are you doing it over our old save?
Well, no. I think what will happen is that the old save will just drop down.
Okay.
What do we have to do next?
We have to finish this shit show. Numbers, letters.
Hold on.
You could just say match up audio logs.
There.
Okay.
I guess it does just replace it.
You're breaking with tradition.
Well, it's that the games work differently.
I feel like usually we save in a new slot.
Well, we do, except that in Blackmore Manor, it let us keep the most current slot on top, and in Final Scene, if we wanted to save a new slot, we had to like go below, and then it would stay below, and it was really confusing. And I feel like Shadow Ranch or something, we would like, it looked like we were overwriting it, but then it would drop down. But I might be misremembering. I'm just saying the games should be better. I mean, they do get better. We've just gone back in time. It's all fine. Are we going to do a brief hangout, even though we've streamed for 2 hours and 5 minutes?
We can. I know we always say short. Like, I genuinely only have like 20 minutes maybe to hang out tonight because I
Okay.
still need to shower and do stuff
We'll do a brief hello on Discord in just a few minutes. I'm going to have to take a pee break, and then I will be back. Okay, I'm Joey.
Birthday, Joey.
You can... It's my birthday today. I'm 28 years old. Wow, holy shit.
Wow.
You can find me on Twitter at Joey the Prince. You can find my dog on Twitter at Best Dog Albert. You can find my music, even though I only have one shitty thing recorded, at joeyrose.bandcamp.com. It's so hard to remember all of this stuff. And you can find us on our streaming account at Rude Detectives. Joining me today, my beloved, I love you so much, Caitlin.
Oh, baby, keep it together. It's the end of the stream. I love you
so
too.
happy, and I'm so excited that I get to see you IRL so soon. Like 3 days,
So soon.
folks. So soon. Anyways.
I'm Caitlin. You can find me on Twitter at Chalo and Behold.
Wow, you're so businesslike. I'm just having feelings over here. Also, if you choose to support us financially and like our travels to see each other, you can do so at Patreon or Ko-fi. The links are on Twitch below this stream, I
Welcome
think.
to my
Oh,
latest
shit.
case, Secret of the Scarlet Hand.
I'm sorry.
Patreon.
Not PayPal. I just heard
There we
pay and I went to Patreon. We don't have a Patreon at this point in life.
All right, we'll see y'all on the Discord in a little bit.
Bye.
Bye.